Hi everybody, welcome back to Whispering Willows. Now as I recall, we were going to go and dig up a grave, I think, in the last episode, so let's get right back into it. So, new diary entry, okay, what have we got? Oh, okay, it's me, okay. I just can't believe it. That man Wortham, he and Darby were best friends, and he killed Mr. Halloran? Why? Why would he do that? They were best friends. They never mentioned in school that he was a murderer. Only said the nicest things about him, how he helped tame this wild land, and how it was thanks to him that our own town existed. I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Right, so yeah, we needed, I think, to head back to the catacombs, didn't we? Because there was was it the bloody room that we had to go and check out? It's it's an entire weekend's gone with me doing other stuff, so I've kind of half forgotten where I was up to. I think we were going here. And but this week we can't open that yet as the fountain. And I'm probably going to lose my way around in the catacombs, but let's see what we can see in here. So, yeah, so we had the shovel, I think. We had something to, what was it, inventory? Bloodstained key, that was what we had. Right, so time to find the bloodstained room, I guess. Not curious enough to look inside that crate. Fair enough. Now, I can't remember where the bloodstained room was, so I'm just going to have to wander around until I find it. It probably would help if I watched my previous videos, actually, where I'm sure I found it. I doubt it's going to be down there. Let's just see what's over this way. What was that hole here? Yeah, that's yeah, I think it's an evil guy, didn't it? Is this it? Hey, pretty lucky. Oh, this looks... Well, I was about to say this looks relatively nice, until I came across the carcass on a slab. Let's, yeah, and the kind of leering demon face. Bloody shirt. Oh my gosh, the shirt is stained in so much blood. There's a bone over here? Right, so I've got a bloody shirt. What do I do with the bloody shirt? Do I take it back to the mansion? I'm just gonna have to check in my journals a minute. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, I've just had a look through my journals, but I didn't really find anything of use now. The closest I got was that Darby Halloran's was supposed to be buried in an unmarked grave, which I'm guessing is what that was. So I guess I need to go give Darby his shirt. Now was it? Yeah, it was up because it came out of there. Okay. It's the only thing I can think of to do. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Have a stroll back through the gardens. Fountain once again and back through. Still can't leave. I don't know what that gate's there. I guess it's a way out. Maybe there's a thing towards the end where I have to get there and unlock it to get me and my dad out. Maybe. Wild guess at this point. Board that window. main entrance, followed by the ghosty goos. Right, now Darby was in here, wasn't he? Was it F with Q? Q, that was it. Hello. My shirt. I always wore it ever since that day, the day of the massacre. But what are you doing with it? You're like that little girl in the garden, always reminding me of the past. Okay. Well, guess I'll float over here and have a word with your wife then. Hello. Poor mad lady. What's going on? Oh, okay. He just says go to the tool shed. Alright. I guess I go to the tool shed. See if I can zoom back outside. If I get totally lost, I'm just going to have to wander around in there and just go... Or maybe he wants me to actually go... Or maybe that clue was, it said the girl by the front. Maybe that's the clue I'm supposed to be following. Go see the girl by the front and show her the shirt. Maybe? Let's see. Is it over this way? Oh, I'm getting myself totally turned around, aren't I? Back to the garden. There's the gate. Hello, little girl. Oh, you've met the white man? Help me pick flowers for him. I need 3 more flowers to finish my bouquet. The white man? Oh. Oh. You're the little Indian girl he killed, aren't you? Ah. Hence why I call the white man and the wound and the little girl. Ah. Well, that's a little bit creepy. Alright, well I guess I've got to find some flowers. So I'll go in. Oh god, my son. Alright, go in here then, I guess. A maze by another name would probably be a labyrinth, I guess. What have we got? Through all the drear of this place, I met a little girl, and she's actually happy. She's just the cutest thing. I like her a lot, even more than Flying Hawk. It makes me sad though. I don't think she knows she's dead. Her name is Skyflower, and she told me she's gathering flowers for the white men. I miss coming here with Mum and Dad. I used to pick flowers as a little girl, just like Skyflower. I might help her pick some flowers. Maybe it'd cheer me up some. Yeah, you don't know that Skyflower's a murdered Indian girl killed by Mr. O'Halloran. I'm not seeing... Ooh. I don't like look at that. I'm probably going to die if I fall down there, aren't I? Let's head over. Let's... Drag branch. Drag. Cool. Now, whose note is this? Darby. My hand shakes as I write. This day has been the worst of my life. We went to see the savages to find which rumours proved to be true and which false. Some said they were violent folk, while others claimed them to be peaceful. I cannot say which is to be true. We were out outside the shaman's teepee while Wortham sought his counsel inside. He was different when he came out. I do not know what it was that I sensed in him, but he was a changed man. He told the men to kill everyone, and they galloped off with grins on their faces. I stayed put. A little girl ran towards us with flowers in her hands. He told me to do it. He said she would grow up to murder my sons in their sleep. but I could not bring myself to shoot her. She got too close for my rifle, and he kept yelling at me just to be a man and do it. I brought up my gun and brought it down on her. She fell to the ground, and I knew she was dead. I walked to my horse and was sick. I stayed out the rest of the fighting. Well, good on you for having a conscience. Shame on you for murdering a small child holding nothing more than a bouquet of flowers. What is this thing? A bell? A top hat, maybe? I don't know. Large cup, maybe. Space to go through opening. Okay, well, I guess I'd go through here. Any flowers anywhere? Anybody? Anybody see any flowers? If I go through this entire thing and I miss all 3 flowers, somebody tell me. Oh, I'll crawl through that. Good. Let's see what's on the other side. Oh, is that a mound? Can I do anything with that? Oh. Hello. Who are you? Oh my word. You've seen better days, haven't you? Hubert Mann. One good thing about being dead is that you're always in good spirits. Oh, you joker. Well, I think I'll walk right on past you and pick this here flower off the floor. Fuchsia flower. Let's have that, and can't go any further that way. Okay. Well, as I say, I don't look at what happened to him, but let's go delve deeper into the maze. Now, an interesting thing is that there is actually a difference between a maze and a labyrinth. A labyrinth, I believe, has got a centre, and all points kind of lead round and eventually get there. A maze is designed to actually lose you. I think that's the way it goes. I don't know. Another opening, a door. Door's locked. Okay, before I go through that opening, I'll just pop over the other side. See if there's anything of interest over here. There's a bust of Wortham Willows, by the looks of it. Male bust. That's kind of funny, right? Haha. Yes, it is. Young girl humour. Nothing over that way. Okay, so I guess I'll go even deeper in. I do like there's leaves. We've got a little bit of atmosphere here. You're outside, leaves just falling to the floor. Everything's really overgrown. You know, it doesn't seem to be. You know, it's not a particularly scary place. But it does have its kind of its own spookiness of I'm on my own in a maze at night, which is kind of a creepy thing to be doing, to be honest with you. Let's see, another overgrown opening here. Anything beyond it? A rock. Multiple openings. Wow. Before we go through there, let's just head for the first one here, see where we go. And we have a statue of death. How delightful. What do you have on the note there? Darby Halloran again. The image of that girl yet haunts me. I feel the need to find some solace from my acts. I have been looking for any of the Quanto tribe that may have survived the massacre. I have found some survivors, but Wortham does not know of them. He can never find out they exist. I am unsure as to what he would do if he found out about them. They were a loose group, yet they remain. I prostrated myself to them, inviting their punishment for my misdeeds, but they would have none of it. They have instead allowed me to learn about them. The little girl I killed, her name was Skyflower. Why, I do not know, but having a name to place her brings me some measure of comfort. When I see her in my dreams, I call her out by name. Well, that's something, I suppose. Kind of making peace with her, maybe? Something along those lines? I guess. Oh, we have a key. Look at the neat flower on this key. Yeah, it's fantastic. I know where to use that because this is a fairly linear looking maze. But let's go deeper in, see if we can find any flowers that are left lying around in this section first. Oh, I'm guessing I can't go down there. Thorny bush, what does it say? An animal could probably clear these thorns, but I don't think I can. Can I clear it as a ghost? No. Can I go over it? No. Okay, I guess I've got to use that key. Maybe find some kind of animal to clear that brush. Back we go. Tra la la la. Yeah, it's also nice that you see this background here. It's not kind of just one style of leaf. It's kind of got different leaves in there, different textures showing up. I'll probably go on about it a lot, don't I, actually, about how much I like the art in this game. But I can't help it, it's good art. Right, so an opening there. Female bust. She looks like a goddess of some kind. I reckon that's Wortham's wife. So, how far can we go? Is this another... Oh, no. Oh, wow. I have a lot of openings. And another note. Is it more Derby? It is. It's Derby note number 4. Despite all my troubles, I have managed to find myself a woman. Claire is her name, and I reckon she has the prettiest lass in town. Like me, she hails from Ireland, and when we met, we knew it was love. We married just last Tuesday, and neither of us could be happier together. She knows my past, and she helps me through my terrors in the night. She holds me and tells me everything will be right again. I do not know what I would do without her. She is my reason for living anymore. Well, again, it's nice that he's found someone, but, you know, it's kind of a matter of, at that point, he's still haunted, and I probably would be too if I went out on a venture and the guy who was leading me said, "Hey, go kill that girl over there. Do it now." I'll be a bit like kind of, whoa, I don't like the sound of that. Especially if there's a chance of me getting shot if I didn't do it or some stupid thing like that. Jumping statues, what have we got? These statues are playing for one another. How neat. Yeah, there's nothing else to see in this part by the looks of it. Spider's web. No. Maybe something comes up there in the future, who knows. Maybe I have to get through here again. Next passageway, let's see what's there. Oh dear. I wonder how this broke when all the others are still standing. Maybe it has something to do with... Ooh, I like... Ooh, that's interesting. I saw the words shift. Something to do with through here, maybe. Let's see. Oh! I will possess the flower. Oh, I'm a floating flower. Going to haunt you with the power of purple flowers. Raw. Blip. End of possession. Pick up the floating flower. Can I? No, alright. Do I need to possess the flower some more? I probably do. Let's possess the flower a little bit more. Move it down here. Right. Let's see if I can pick it up now. Woo, I've been looking for you. Yeah. One flower left. I'm guessing it's through here somewhere. And I sure hope I don't have to try and remember what way to go to get out of here. Because I will be totally lost if I do. Alright. Oh, we have another note. Darby again, maybe? Wortham, okay. We dug great pits to dump the corpses of savages. Uncivilized folk don't deserve civilized graves after all. For that traitorous shaman, however, I reserved a special grave. I've allowed his body to rot in the sun while we dig our well. I had him buried deep down where not even the worms will reach. We lost only 3 men in the assault, which any lieutenant in war would consider acceptable. One of the draft horses fell through the earth as she pulled a load behind her. We investigated and found she had fallen into a pit that led to a series of underground caves. I have decided we shall entomb the men there, and will be used as a mausoleum for my estate. For my dearest Martha, I had a great coffin built at the entrance to the catacombs, so that it might easily come and visit her whenever I choose. The walls of the caves contain veins of possibly precious metals, and will use it as a foundation for our mining. It will expand in time. This is the beginning of my good fortune. So it's Martha's tomb that we keep climbing up and down out of. Interesting, interesting. Hello, what do we have here? I can walk through the vines. I wish I had something to cut these vines with. Yes, that would be nice. But I don't have anything on me. And I didn't see anything elsewhere. Right, well, I guess it's time for backtracking, because I didn't see any other openings. And I don't have any cutting implements. Was there nothing else this way? No, couldn't do anything there. No, I don't think there was anything through the second one, was there? Nothing there. Just the statue. No, nothing else over this side. Female bust. I may be overlooking something here, I don't know.
Oh.
Trumpeting statue. Wasn't anything on the broken one, or at least I didn't see anything on the broken one. Maybe spade? No, can't do anything with that fork. Maybe there is no third flower. Have I come this way? Might have done. Yeah, that's the overgrown opening. Did I go through here? Can't remember where I've been now. Another trumpeting set. Ah, right, that's the place with the vines that I can't get through. Let's quickly go back over here, just in case I missed anything in this last entrance. Lots of strolling around. I'm just trying to think where I may or may not have actually been. Because I do remember that fork. I definitely remember that. Hello. Oh! I didn't see you before. Burford the dog. Woof woof. You're gonna go get them vines for me, ain't ya? Now, it was the furthest one, wasn't it? It's the furthest exit. Hello, Burford. I'm seriously not liking what's happened to your rear end, matey. But, not gonna question it. You know, dead dog's a dead dog. Can't expect him to be in pristine condition. Maybe, I don't know, he killed and eaten by something, or caught in a fire or an explosion. Who knows? I certainly don't. Alright, where are you now? Hey! Now that is interesting. Let's go through then. Well, good boy, little puppy dog. Let's see what we've led to on the other side. Another ghost? Ooh, right in front of my face. Oh dear. You, yeah, you starved to death, didn't you? Marty Sims. Why, I'm Marty Sims. I see you found my dog, Burford. Yes, I did find your dog, Burford. What? Oh, dig. I got a magenta flower, but I don't feel particularly great about it. Let's get the hell out of here. Is it just Burford left here? Hiya, Burford. Yeah, I'd be a bit unnerved too if I had to dig up a grave for a flower. Now, is it through there? No, it wasn't. It's interesting I'm running now. Ah! Ah! Whack! What way was it? Was it through here? No, it wasn't through there. I'm lost! I'm not liking that. Ah! Ain't gonna get me. Was it this way? I hope it was. Yeah, this was the way, thank God. Lordy, I knew this was a creepy place, but the frickin'... Oh, having the greenery come alive, that was a little bit weird. Hello, Skyfire. We have a bouquet now. Let's bring it to the white man. I just know it'll cheer him up. Yeah, considering he bludgeoned you to death. Okay, I'm somewhat calmer now. Because I'm not getting chased by foliage. It's front of mansion, and I think I'll probably wrap it up once we've done that. Because my God, wandering around there—that was a bit, a little bit more unnerving than I was hoping for. You know, maybe a spirit might come out or chase me or something, but the whole bloody hedgerow comes alive. It's... yeah. Ah! Hello! Little lass, I thank you kindly for the gift. I can't even tell you how sorry I am for what happened. I don't deserve your kindness, your forgiveness. Thanks, Elena. Bye-bye! What do you mean by that? Has she found peace? We killed them, Elena. We killed them all. And I, the worst one of us. I bashed that little girl's skull with the butt of my rifle. Wortham gave me the order, but it didn't excuse what I did. I'm done fighting for him. My soul's damned to a fiery hell, but I've made peace with that. Go on, Elena. Find your father. Be sure to hold him tight when you do. I guess he's found peace. Bye-bye, Darby. I hope you find your solace. First Flying Hawk leaves me, and now Skyflower and Mr. O'Halloran. Just two when I was forming to like him too. He turned out to be a nice man and a good person in the end, despite some of the things he'd done in life. I'm happy for him, and for Skyflower. They've been kept from the afterlife for way too long. It was high time they both go home. Yes, indeed. Now I'm just going to have a quick poke over here at Mrs. O'Halloran and see if she is going to pass on because her husband has. No, she's going to stay there and be tormented. Fair enough. Right. Well, let's take this elevator up. Chapter 3. Wortham's Woman. Alright, well, I guess this is where we hold it for now. Well, I don't suppose. Yeah, well, that was chapter 2. More spectral anomalies going on than in chapter 1. And more things that can kill me, which I'm glad I avoided most of them. But yeah, until we come back to this, which hopefully will just be in a few days, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please do like and favourite and subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. If you like the game, I believe it is out on Steam, so you can go and grab yourself a copy without too much hassle. Also, give the guys over at Nightlight well, a little mention, say, you know, how much you like it if you like what you're seeing. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Obviously, if you'd like to see more of these kind of things, you know, more games and things, do let me know. I've got a few games lined up, but you know, who knows how that'll go. Once again, it's time for me to ramble at the end of my video. So I'll cut it there and say once again, thanks all for watching, and good night.